Counterplay inside, picking his way back to the 10, to the 5.
It's time for high school sports, right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Rivercom 911, and Sangster Motors. And now let's get ready for high school sports. It starts now on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
We're tied at 1. Hallie Steckman. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wenatchee, Washington for today's encounter between the visiting West Valley Rams and your Wenatchee Panthers. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga, and filling in for Matt Weisen. We're privileged to have a longtime member of the soccer community in the Valley, former coach of the Wenatchee Panthers boys team, is that correct? Girls team, I beg your pardon. John Springer. Coach, welcome once again. And, well, we're about to see something special, without a doubt. The second place team against the third place team, both trying to catch Eastmont, both trying to make a statement later in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Eastmont made a great, a great statement earlier this week with a big win over Moses. And, these two teams are, like you say, second and third right there. Everybody's separated by a game. And so, 3 or 4 games left in the season. This is when it really starts to count.
Absolutely.
And every point matters.
Every game matters.
It should be a great match today.
It's going to be a special one. We're glad to have you here to witness it with us. When we come back, we have the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers on a short interview, the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more. Don't go away.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Direct from Las Vegas, Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday cirque. Experience holograms, interactive lasers, projection mapping, and a cast of international cirque performers on one stage. Experience the futuristic holiday show everyone's talking about. Make new memories with your family this holiday season and experience Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday show. Live in concert.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu. because we work to get you to work.
Our experience with NCWLIFE has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires, reminding you that changing seasons can mean changing road conditions. Introducing the brand new Backcountry AT2 for a quieter ride with improved performance in wet conditions. Because when it comes to keeping your family safe, the right tires help you feel prepared for anything. Seriously, anything. Now save up to $130 when you buy Quadtrac tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
What is the address of your emergency?
Yes, it's me. It's my husband. I think is there something the matter with him?
It was a feeling that I'll never forget, like being able to meet them and know that he survived.
Okay, tell me what's happening. Is he conscious? No, he's not. He's not. Okay, take a deep breath for me. I'm getting you help.
Rivercom means to me that I still have my husband here with me. They're the ones that guided me through saving his life.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit. David Vasquez, Coach. Always a pleasure to have you. And we were talking to Coach Springer here that this is the second against the third. The stakes are getting pretty high.
Yes, they are. Yes, absolutely. They're the #1 scoring offense in our league, and they've coming off of a very convincing win. So, yeah, they're going to be a good test to see where we're at as well.
Your defense is no slouch either, though.
No, they are not. They're not. We are the #1 defense in the league, only allowing 2 goals, one of which was not in the run of play through a PK. So, it'll be a really interesting matchup today.
All right. Coach Springer, all yours.
So you guys had a lot of success against West Valley the last time you played with the 3-0 win. What did you feel contributed to that success, and how do you expect to capitalize on today's match?
Yeah. So as your colleague has mentioned, it's our defense, right? Our defense really contributes to shutting down any kind of offensive threat they try to develop. They do like to do a lot of long ball. From my knowledge, they've acquired some players that were not eligible previously, and so we're just preparing for that as well. I think the other thing, too, will be maintaining our intensity and keeping the simple passes. If we can do that, we'll be all right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. That was Coach David Vasquez with the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, we have the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. Don't go away.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders.
Or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Direct from Las Vegas, Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday cirque. Experience holograms, interactive lasers, projection mapping, and a cast of international cirque performers on one stage. Experience the futuristic holiday show everyone's talking about. Make new memories with your family this holiday season and experience Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday show. Live in concert.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
Our experience with NCWLIFE has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires, reminding you that change.
Need your readers too, huh?
Yep. Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. Beautiful, beautiful October afternoon here in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's jump right quick to the starters for today's contest. First, the visiting West Valley Rams jumping onto the pitch with goal number 18. Number 2, Caitlin Ruddick. Number 3, Ashlyn Valdovinos. Number 4, Laken Hill. Number 5, Mackenzie Kitt. Number 7, Bella Rotundo. Number 8, Gigi Doucette. Number 11, Steiner. Make that number 10, Bailey Steiner. Number 11, Kendall Moore. Number 15, Emily Goal. And number 20, Jess Lizotte. That's the goalkeeper. We said her at the beginning. Thank you for catching that, though. I appreciate that. Now we go to the starters for the Wenatchee Panthers. On goal, number 20, Taylor Schongarth. Number 2, Olivia Harley. Number 3, Hallie Stegman. Number 4, Natalie Bowles. Number 6, Emily Eckert. Number 10, Piper Davidson. Number 11, Jada Cosina. Number 12, Mason Hegem. Number 15, Talia Hurst. Number 18, Natalie Zacharias. Number 21, Anna Jaracki. And number 22, Grace Coons. Head coach for the Rams, Mr. Jason Tim. And head coach for the Wenatchee Panthers, our buddy David Vasquez. Now, Coach, one of the things that we overheard and that you mentioned in your pregame talk with Coach Vasquez was the fact that these two teams have seen each other already, with Wenatchee winning 3-0. And when we're standing right over there and Coach Tim was talking to his girls, he said, remember how that felt. So there's clearly a bit of unfinished business for West Valley against Wenatchee today.
Yeah, absolutely. In talking to both coaches, it was just kind of one of those games that, Wenatchee was able to get a couple goals and, with the strength of their defense, was able to hold off West Valley. But in looking at how West Valley has responded since then, they've really played extremely well. They've had 22 goals in the last 3 games, but they're also facing, as Coach Vasquez said, Wenatchee has the best defense in the league, having only given up 2 goals in league play. So, this really will be a game offense against defense and see who comes out. Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see whether the airtight defense of Wenatchee can hold off the high-powered offense of the West Valley Rams. We're about, I would say, about 5 minutes away from the start of this contest, so we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, 40 minutes of the best defense in the Big Nine against the best offense in the Big Nine. You won't want to miss it. Don't go away.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35-plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders.
Or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chair on the other side. You can use this
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in beautiful, sunny Wenatchee, Washington. We're just about ready to begin this contest between the West Valley Yakima Rams and the Wenatchee Panthers. It'll be interesting to see how Wenatchee responds to the pressure because, like you said, and like Coach said, the stakes are getting higher. These two teams are very close to each other in the standings, so they cannot afford to have a slow start. They need to start from the beginning.
Yeah, I think a match like this, it's really important to put a full game together from start to finish. Absolutely. There's just, either team will capitalize on any mistakes made by the opponent.
These are two teams that, like we said, know each other very well, and they played, I would say, a month ago, thereabouts, with Wenatchee taking that one on the road by a score of 3-0. Just a quick look at what's happening today. We have Eastmont on the road against Sunnyside, and Moses Lake on the road against Davis. So a lot of teams that are trying to climb on those standings, have big games today, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the standings, you've got West Valley, Eastmont, Moses, Wenatchee, all right,
right there,
within a game of each other. But that you can't take anything away from Davis, especially. They're always a tough team, a tough battle for any other team. So, any given day, you never know what's going to happen. But these games really count now. These last 4 games in the season or so.
Absolutely, Eastmont in first place with a 10-1 record, 6-1 overall, fresh off a big victory against Moses Lake. What was the score you said, Coach? It was 6-1.
Let's see. 6-1.
6-1.
Yeah.
And then West Valley in second place with a 7-2 record, 6-2 in league. Third place, Wenatchee, 8-3, 5-2 in league. So a win would leapfrog Wenatchee over West Valley, depending, of course, what kind of win we're talking about.
Correct.
And then Moses Lake in fourth place with a 7-3 record overall, 5-3 in league. And then things drop off a little bit. Davis with a 3-6 record with a 2-4 record in league, but like you said, a very tough customer on the best of days. Eisenhower's 2-7 with a 2-6 record in league, and then Sunnyside with a 1-10 record, 0-8 in league. So it's like West Valley, Wenatchee, Moses Lake, and a little bit of Davis. They're all in there. They're all trying to make something happen here at the late part of the season. One of the things that it's maybe noteworthy to mention, and you mentioned it earlier today when we were talking, is the defense of Wenatchee. They really come to depend on a strong performance by the defense from the very start.
Yeah, they have. As we mentioned before, they've just given up 2 goals in league play. Which one goal in 2 different games. So they've never given up more than 1 goal in a game, which is huge. I mean, it makes such an advantage to the team to know that they just need to get out there, and if they can score 2 goals, they've got a good chance at winning. So. If they can continue playing the way they've been playing.
Absolutely. Now we're going to take a quick break. Here comes the national anthem when we come back. The start of the game. Don't go away.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Yes, it's me. It's my husband. I think there's something the matter with him.
It was a feeling that I'll never forget, like being able to meet them and know that he survived.
Okay, tell me what's happening. Is he conscious? No, he's not. Okay, take a deep breath for me. I'm getting you help.
Rivercom means to me that I still have my husband here with me. They're the ones that guided me through saving his life.
Hi, everybody. In North Central Washington, I'm Dan Kuntz, and I do the honors each and every weekday morning at 7 a.m. to bring you live local news, local weather, local sports. It's called Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. It's a fun show. I enjoy doing it. I invite you to watch it. It's Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. live right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I interview movers and shakers. We have a good time. Start your day live and local. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley right here with yours truly on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Welcome back to the Apple Ball. I know you couldn't hear it, but it was a solo performance, a cappella, of the national anthem live right next to us. It was beautiful. And it's somebody you know, Coach. Who is that?
Yeah, it's Callie Norland. She did a great job over the years. She's singing every now and then, and boy, I tell you, I don't know how she does it. That takes some guts, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're just about ready to begin this contest with Wenatchee in very, very dark purple, going from left to right on your screen, and the West Valley Rams going from right to left, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful afternoon of soccer. Glad you could be with us as we see Wenatchee and West Valley Yakima going right at it. And we're in business here with Harley moving the ball back. The first touch connecting with Stegman. Stegman swinging the ball to the left side. Back to Stegman it goes. Waiting for her on the right side was Hurst, choosing instead to return to the left flank. The quick touch downfield. Bit of a chipper there to the center circle. Cosina. Swinging forth now. Hurst. Back to Cosina. Cosina. Coons. Cosina. Pressure by Ruddick. Hegum. Recovered for the Rams by Moore. Top of the box. Lizotte, one of the leading scorers of this team. Moore. A bit of a carousel. Moore going this way, going that way. The shot, and it sails wide. Good first effort by West Valley Yakima. Coach Springer.
Yeah, I really like the possession I'm seeing from both sides. Both teams look calm on the ball and showing some patience, just feeling each other out here.
We're back in action now. Down the left flank, just as before. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Rams ball with goal putting it into play. The quick touch recovered by Harley. Defensive labor by goal once again. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be West Valley Yakima ball, and it is.
Appears to be really good communication out there. I can hear a lot of chitter chatter, which is good. These girls know what's at stake.
How essential is it, Coach, to have that level of communication, to always be able to talk and not just play, but to add that communication component?
Oh, it's huge. You really rely on your teammates, especially those that are off the ball, to what they're what they're seeing and pointing out. Makes a big difference. It starts in the back. If you can get a goalkeeper communicating well, everybody feeds off of that.
And what happens when that's not absent? The play tends to, the run of play tends to break down a little bit, no?
Yeah, it does a little bit. You're right. Suddenly it becomes a little more of an individual game, and the girls sometimes can lose their focus. But I think it just keeps everybody involved the more they're communicating. Into
the box we go down the left flank. On the mark is goal for West Valley Yakima. Needing some help there, the front line of the Panthers are. And the ball goes out of bounds. Not a major problem for the goalkeeper, Miss Taylor Poor.
It's going to be important, I think, for Wenatchee to, on plays like that, to get numbers in the box, get more girls into the inside the 18-yard box, capitalize on those opportunities.
That's one of the things we've seen earlier in the season on both sides of the Columbia River, that a lot of times the players make deep runs down the flank, but there's nobody waiting inside the 18.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely something to always be aware of on the opposite side of the ball.
The shot by Coombs over to scoop it back is goal. She's going to let it sail out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the West Valley Yakima Rams. 3 minutes and 19 seconds into this, the first half of play. A bit of a triple team there. Trying to keep it alive for the Panthers was Davidson. The touch to Stegman. The ball a bit too deep. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be, let's see what the referee says. It should be West Valley ball, and it is.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Both teams are providing good pressure on the ball defensively.
Not a whole lot of room for speculating early on. They have one thing in mind, and it's that little net surrounded by the three posts.
That's for sure.
A bit of a double team now on Miss Cosina. Cosina battling it out. Whistle on the play. It will be It will be Wenatchee ball. The touch by Stegman. Hegem, recovered by the Rams into Wenatchee territory. The swing and cleared and shot by Coons, connecting up top with Harley. Harley, Hurst, Hegem. Defensive maneuver now by Moore. Trying again for the Panthers was Eckert. Stegman. Off to the races we go, down the left flank by, looked like Zacarias over there. Throw in for the Rams. Moore. Ruddick. On the mark is Cosina. Bit of a battle whistle on the play, something the referee did not like there, Coach Springer.
Yeah, just a little elbow right at the end there. I think both coaches right now would like to see a little more short passes, possession of the ball. I think both teams are getting a little wrapped up in one or two touches and then sending a ball, trying to attack probably a little sooner than they should.
There's the touch into the box. Cleared away now. Hagen. Oh, stolen by Hill. This could be interesting. Hill looking to connect with Steiner. Scooped back by the Panthers. Hagen. Davidson. Off to the races we go down the right flank. Harley. On defense is Valdovinos. Valdovinos going to let it sail out of bounds. And it will be West Valley ball. 6 minutes, 6 seconds in this first half of play. Harley. Ruddick for the Rams. Lizotte. Defensive effort by Eckert. A bit too long to connect with a teammate there.
Yeah, it's the right idea to look to the outside there, and it's a safe play either way.
Kit. The long ball now. Edging towards the box. Eckert on defense, sending it out of bounds. It will be the Rams' possession. Lizotte. Taken back by Hill. Under some pressure now. Hurst. And it will be Steiner putting it back into play for the Rams. Nope, she's going to yield to a teammate. Moore. Lizotte. Trying to connect there with Steiner. Interrupted by the back line of the Panthers. Harley. Zacarias. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball in my opinion. The referee agrees with us.
I like the fact that Harley came back to receive that ball, and then it allowed for that extra touch to the outside. I think that's the way they're going to be able to build more play.
Hurst. Stopped about 20 yards out. Trying again to Stegman. Doesn't quite prosper. The through ball that time looking for Ruddick. And it's ultimately Miss Schoengarth with the first action of the game. There's a whistle on the play. There's a player. Stegman, thank you, Coach. Not feeling all that awesome at the moment. They're going to check on her. Let's see what's going to happen here. Referee sprinting towards Miss Schoengarth to recover the ball. And now we're back in action. Stegman. Still not 100%, but she remains on the field. To her, the ball goes now. Coons. Taken back by the Rams. Ruddick, the shot. Ruddick! And the stop by Schoengarth. Good job by Schoengarth staying focused there.
Yeah, that's actually a Jarecki goal. Yeah.
Oh, it's Jarecki now. I stand corrected.
Yeah, that was That was a little dangerous pass across the middle by one of the defenders there. That's always a scary moment. Good shot, but goalie was in the right place and read the ball well.
Rotondo. Valdovinos. Poor and Valdovinos. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for the Rams.
Just heard the West Valley coach tell the girls to pick it up. I was just going to say, it seems like both teams, the energy level could rise a little bit more. I like that double team Wenatchee just had. I think both teams are maybe settling down a little bit and now they've got an idea of what's happening now, and I think whichever team starts pressuring the ball a little more will start having a little more success.
Goal. Give and go doesn't quite prosper. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be West Valley Ram ball. Kit. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball.
This is a scoring moment for Stegman. She loves to hit these from right out here.
She's got a leg for it for sure. Yes, indeed.
Want to make sure we have that Wenatchee has enough girls in the box there to look for any deflection if possible.
Is that wall where it needs to be? The referee doesn't think so, so he's going to count.
Going to back him up a little bit.
It's 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes into this first half of play. And that one sails wide. Not a major worry for the goalkeeper, Taylor Poor. All right, we're back in action now. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. Now, you just heard the West Valley coach asking for a bit of a pick-me-up in the terms of the pace of the game. What do you think David Vasquez would like to see his team do? Do you think that applies to him too?
Yeah, I think he's probably saying the exact same thing. You know, I think that at this point, again, they want to possess the ball a little bit more, take advantage. There's some gaps here in the middle, and I think if they can get a little more possession right through the middle and then play it out, we'll get more crosses from either team. Both teams are really evenly matched so far.
Very much so. A quick give and go down the center alley. Moore to the top of the box. Cannot quite connect with Ruddock. Rejected by the back line of the Panthers. There is Davidson. The touch by goal sails a bit wide. It will be Wenatchee ball. 12 minutes, 30 seconds into this first half of play. We're still tied at 0-0. Wenatchee and the West Valley Yakima Rams. Coons. Cosina. Coons. Recovered by the Rams. Ruddock cannot connect with a teammate. The touch looking for Hagen on offense doesn't quite work. And Miss Lakin Hill will let it sail by. It will be a goal kick for the Wenatchee for make that for the West Valley Rams. With Miss Taylor Poor taking care of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some substitutions coming fairly soon. Maybe both coaches looking to get a little more action.
Absolutely. That's exactly what is happening right now, Coach. So you called it. Absolutely.
Pick the energy up a little bit.
Yep. Miss Hurst is going to take a seat. We'll tell you in a second who will replace her.
Looks like it was Giselle.
Yeah, Giselle Sanchez Blanco, number 16. There's the first touch. Davidson. pass Sanchez Blanco, looking instead for Zacarias. The throw in for Wenatchee. Ball will sail out of bounds, and thank you to our staff who just brought us a little bottle of water.
It's a little warm in the box today, isn't it?
Just a tad. Ball goes out of bounds. I was hoping to see a bigger crowd today. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon of soccer, but we only have just a sprinkle of fans here and there. There are more on the other side of the field, though.
Yeah, I think homecoming was last night.
Well, that explains that explains
so
that.
A
Okay.
lot of festivities and a big football game.
Yeah,
and
yep,
so
yep.
maybe a little harder to get everybody rolling.
Yep, I completely understand. Yes, indeed. Across midfield we go.
That's always a busy, busy week with all the Spirit Week activities.
Oh, this could be interesting. I'm sorry, Coach, to interrupt. A deep run down the left side. It does not prosper. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I was just saying that Spirit Week is, as a coach, it's one of the most frustrating weeks there is. You know, you try and get some morning practices in because the fields aren't available in the afternoons, and there's other activities going on. So it's always tough to keep the girls focused all week long, and then it obviously culminates with the with the dance and everything else and the football games. So yeah, it's a busy week.
Yeah, their minds are elsewhere.
That's right.
That never happens when you're an adult. When you're an adult, you're focused all the time. There's a shot and a goal for West Valley Yakima, number 11, Miss Moore.
That was a well-struck ball, left-footed, kept it low. Just a little breakdown defensively there.
17 minutes, and it's going to get quite interesting really fast because this is a defense that takes pride on its effectiveness, and having given up a goal at home early in the contest is not going to sit well with the coaches or with the ladies in dark purple down there. Coach?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well they respond to that. Sometimes that's what it takes, just to pick the energy up, and sometimes playing with a little urgency isn't a bad thing.
Valdovinos. Harley to put some pressure there. Kit. Down the flank looking for Moore. Well surrounded she is. The clearing doesn't quite work. Steiner. Lizot. Left-footed shot. Lizot. A bit of trouble for the goalkeeper. And it's sent out with more urgency than style by the back line of the Panthers. Bit of a shaky moment. Shaky stretch of play for the Panthers now.
Yeah, that
Coach.
was quite a strike from 35 yards out. She really got a hold of that.
Looks like the Rams are smelling blood in the water, to use a shark term.
That's true.
Kit. Steiner. Taken back by the Panthers. Coons. Opening the game up to the left side. Recovered by Kit. Kit and Moore. A bit of a scuffle there. And it will be a free kick for West Valley, who are now leading the Wenatchee Panthers by a score of 1-0. 18 minutes of play.
Well, that goal really picked up their confidence. Suddenly they're getting numbers forward and starting to build more attacks.
And let's not forget, this is probably a bit of a shock to the system for the back line of the Panthers. No, they're probably still reeling a little bit.
It's true. They're not used to having many goals scored on them, but
there's a deep run by Harley. This could be interesting. Sorry, Coach, I interrupted you again. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, it's a great build-up right here. Again, though, we got the Wenatchee Panthers need to get more girls into the box there, so she has more support and opportunity here to score on a corner kick.
Stegman will take care of this corner kick. I believe this is the first corner kick of the half for the Panthers as we approach the 20th minute of play here in the first half. This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Out of the box. Nobody to connect there. Trying again for the Panthers is Cosina. Taken back by Ruddick. Ruddick and Moore. Moore and Steiner. Steiner and Lizotte. Harley. Harley, one to beat. Harley, good stop by Valdovinos. Look clean to me, Coach. What do you say?
Yeah, definitely. Really solid play there defensively. One-on-one opportunity, just didn't quite pull it off offensively. But, yeah, I thought she did a really nice job of standing her ground, staying strong.
Stegman and Harley. Harley on the mark is goal. Harley tries to backtrack a little bit. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley Yakima ball. Harley does not agree with that call. And the referee does not agree with that throw-in. So we're going to do it again. 20 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Wenatchee trailing West Valley Yakima 1-0.
Just brought in Taylor Schoengarth for Giselle Sanchez Blanco. Looks like they've moved Harley back into an attacking mid-roll. That might not be a bad idea, just to try and build that attack a little sooner.
Stegman. Stopped by Hill. Trying again is Hagen. Is she going to make it? She is. Hagen. Trying to beat her marker. Shot into the box. Cleared away by the back line of the Rams. With a bit of trouble clearing out is Hill. Long ball for Moore. Sent out of bounds by Coons. Moore. Coons on the mark. Steiner. Straight up the middle. Bowles. Goal. Goal. With more urgency than style. To the bench. Throw in for the Panthers. We have a strange visitor to the booth who has the nerve to bring in food.
Just teasing us over here.
Oh, my goodness. The cruelty never ends here at NCWLIFE. 22 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Free kick for the Wenatchee Panthers. Pivoting header, good touch. Bit of a mixer there, the shot. Nobody there to really lay into that ball. They're still trying. A bit of the fans are getting impatient. There's Zacharias. Touch to the back. Eckert. And sent out of bounds.
That was a great opportunity for the Panthers.
Absolutely.
Several chances there. Just couldn't quite get the ball to bounce the right way. West Valley did a nice job staying on the ball.
Let's see what the referee calls here. He's asking, let's see. He's calling, it looks like it's going to be.
It must have been an offside.
Yeah, a free kick, an indirect free kick for the Rams.
So easy to end up offsides in scenarios like that when the ball's bouncing
absolutely
around.
Nobody can reach that one. It will be West Valley Yakima ball. 23 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Charter College. They work to get you to work. Find out about how to enroll today at chartercollege.edu. Header kind of makes that Yakima defender lose track of the ball. Rotondo. Taken back by Harley. You're right, she has switched positions. Davidson. Swept away by Rotondo. Out of bounds, it will be Wenatchee ball. The short touch. Quick give and go there. Zacarias. Eckert. Ball goes out of bounds, way out of bounds, over the bleachers there.
It's a couple times now when Eckert's received the ball. You can tell as a captain she's trying to settle things down, just trying to look for the simple pass and build up momentum, build up some possession.
That's an important message, to tell the team, we got time. We've got time. We still got time.
That's true. There's plenty of time. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. We have a substitution coming for West Valley Yakima. It's number 6 on the roster. That would be Gabby Kurtz. Gabby Kurtz replacing number 8, Gigi Doucette. Let's make a note of that before I forget. All right. We're back in action now. A right-footed shot into the heart of the box, and a nimble stop that time by Taylor Poor. Poor, Steiner, a little too long for Moore. Swept away by Zacarias, it looked like. The rejection by the back line of the Rams. Putting some pressure on the Panthers' back line. Stegman trying to serve as an outlet. The long ball down the flank. Over market is Rotondo with a bit of trouble. Baldovinos. The Rams managing to retain possession. Hale. A good battle there with Hagem. The through ball a bit too long. Ruddock, is she going to make it? Cosina gets there first and sends it out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the West Valley Rams. And really, the Wenatchee team looks, I don't know, they seem to have this 1-0 goal, this 1-0 lead for West Valley seems to have hurt him more than I thought that it would. It seems to have lost him a little bit.
Yeah, it has a little bit. Seems like they've lost a little rhythm, doesn't it? Looks like they've tried to change their formation. They're now playing with 2 forwards up top. They moved Piper Jacobson up, which might not be a bad idea. Again, they're trying to get a little more attack, a little more offensive, but she plays that midfield so well. I know Coach probably hesitated to make that move, but at the same time, I think he's just trying to get – you saw her had a nice shot from 20 yards out.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to just create more of those opportunities.
Now, Kate, did I say that right? No, Lillian Demas, number 7 for Wenatchee, has entered the contest. As we see Miss Poor take care of this goal kick. Trying to connect there with Lizot. Steiner. Demas and Steiner on the battle. Doesn't get past Stegman. Lizot. Bowles. Coons. Bowles. Zacarias. The deep ball down the flank. Off to the races we go. This could be an interesting move into the box. Shot across and the stop by Poor. And that's the kind of play we saw early in the contest from Wenatchee. We had missed seeing that for a few minutes, Coach.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what Coach Vasquez would want to see right there. 3 or 4 passes, then feed the ball up. It was a nice build-up, good cross across the middle.
Who was that who had the shot across from over there?
Piper.
Piper.
Yeah.
Terrific. A deep run that time. Approaching the box, and a good effort by the back line of the Panthers. It looked like number 4, Bowles, just hitting the deck and sweeping that ball away, Coach.
Yeah, really nice job of staying focused on that and catching up to the ball.
28 minutes, 36 seconds of a very entertaining contest between the Rams and the Panthers, with the Rams holding on and at times really holding on to a 1-0 lead here. Halfway through the first half, there's a shot from about 25 yards out, and the stop. Nimble stop by Jareki still, the goalkeeper? Yep. Yes, indeed. All right. 28:58 now on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service installation, and repair since 1982, serving residential and commercial. They specialize in indoor air quality.
Maybe hard to see on the TV screen, but the Rams are marking Taylor Schoengarth with 2 girls most of the time, and I think that's why Coach thought he'd try and put a couple more girls up top to eliminate that double team.
Harley leaves one behind, enters the box. Harley, the shot. Harley, and it sails wide.
That was a great opportunity.
That was.
I really like it when they look to keep their shots low and to a corner. That's, I'd rather see a ball go wide rather than right at the keeper. So it was great, terrific opportunity, just didn't quite capitalize on it.
Yeah, when I was coaching the youth teams in Moses Lake, I was at low into the corner, low into the corner, and it just, it's a thrill to see it actually. Okay, you remembered. Excellent. Yes, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the West Valley Rams.
You'll often hear coaches say that you'll end up shooting at the last thing you see. So look to the post rather than the goalie. So many times I think they look to see where the goalie is, and that's where they end up kicking it to.
Yeah. Demas on the mark is Hill. Ball goes out of bounds yet again. It will be a throw-in for the Rams. Steiner. Demas on the mark. Steiner trying to connect with Doucette. First on it is Coons. And, what happened there? Referee blows his whistle. And it looks like a substitution is happening. Looks like Miss Harley's going to take a well-deserved break. And will be replaced on the pitch by number 15, Talia Hurst. Cosina.
Looks like Giselle
Sanchez Blanco is 16.
She also just came in.
All right. Because there's 15 right next to her now.
Yep.
Hurst. Sanchez Blanco looking up. Zacarias taken back nimbly by Moore. Sanchez Blanco whistle on the play. A bit of a hard charge. The player in white, Miss Moore, does not agree with that call.
Again, I think that's what the Panthers are looking for there. A couple combination passes can give you these opportunities, which is usually a good scoring chance for them.
Daring save there by Miss Poor. Quick run down the middle. Moore. Bit of a give and go interrupted by Bowles. There's Bowles to scoop it back up. 32 minutes on the clock. The clock seems to have stopped temporarily. Quick ball to the top of the box and the stop by Jaraki. Across midfield we go. Leaning towards the center alley. Off to the races for shot across. Nobody to connect. Stegman. Kit. Looking for Doucette. Oh! Play continues. Sanchez Blanco. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball. 34-34 on the clock.
West Valley over the years, they've always been good at taking advantage of those opportunities. They play these nice through balls with girls running in from the wings, and they've now had 2 or 3 of those here recently that Wenatchee's been able to recover, but those are dangerous opportunities for West Valley to score for sure.
That's one of the things I wanted to ask you, and I didn't have a chance to ask you before we started this broadcast, whether the fact that we have the number one offense against the number one defense, whether there were trademarks of these programs, whether the West Valley was always known, shot across, this could be interesting, the shot, oh my goodness, go, 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 go! It bounced off the framework, and then, about 5 yards out, number 12 for Wenatchee, Miss Hegum sinks it in and ties this up at 1 apiece.
Well, that's what Wenatchee wanted. They had 3 girls in the box there for that cross, and you just never know how the ball's going to bounce through. It's right there in the right spot.
And a substitution really quick for West Valley. It looks like Caitlin Ruddock will return to the pitch. And returning to the earlier comment, whether I was going to ask you before we started today, whether the fact that it was a top offense against a top defense, whether these were trademarks of these programs, whether Wenatchee, or whether West Valley was always known for having a high-powered offense, or is just basically the kind of caliber of player that they seem to have this time around.
Yeah, definitely.
Shot across.
Just a minute here.
Oh, my goodness, that one sails wide by just a hair. Good effort. Left-footed shot by Moore. Boy, that would have been her second goal of the game,
It was
Coach.
a great shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Into the corner. Yeah. No, in answer to your question, though, yes, the trademark is definitely there. When West Valley joined the Big Nine probably 8 or 9 years ago, and right from the start, their offense was so strong, and they went on to take second in state 2 years in a row, and they were solid offensively and defensively, but definitely known for their offense, especially that attack, those balls from the wing, and to counter. And that was even with a different coach. And here's another opportunity where Wenatchee, for years while I was coaching there, we had year in and year out.
Quick run into the box. Nicely done on defense by Cosina, stealing that one away. Coach?
Yeah, year in and year out, would be the top defense in the league, and now since I've stepped away, Coach Vasquez's team seems to be in this similar boat. Wenatchee over the years, they've had, I think over the last 8 years, 4 or 5 keepers go on to play Division I ball, so they've, generally been known for their defense, and West Valley for their offense, for sure.
And now we have them both knotted up in a 1-1 tie so far, approaching the end of this first half. Wenatchee falling behind thanks to a goal in the 17th minute by the Rams' Moore. And then tying things up in the 35th minute thanks to Hegum. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be, in my opinion, West Valley ball, but the the referee says, the assistant referee says Wenatchee will go with the experts on this one.
There were a couple seasons there where West Valley's top scorers scored more goals in a season. They had 3 or 4 girls scoring more goals in a season than Wenatchee had ever had one player score.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Steiner. Moore. Looking to connect with Lizotte. Kit. Top of the box. Now shading left. Sending it out of bounds. A throw in for West Valley is coming up. Hill. Steiner. Hill. Moore. The shot. Not a major problem for the gatekeeper in purple.
She's a dangerous shooter. She's had that one goal, and she's also had 2 or 3 other really strong looks. So they're going to have to keep an eye on her and know where she is at all times.
She knows how to hit the ball. You can see that the ball does take a certain arc when she strikes it. She knows what to do with the ball on her feet.
Yep. Keeps her head down. Good follow through.
Yeah. Back in action now with Coons. Hurst. Cosina. Under some pressure from Doucette. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their number one priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Top of the box. Under some pressure now. Nice job clearing the ball out. Nobody in purple there, however, to receive. Valdovinos. And now it's West Valley under some pressure. by Sanchez Blanco. Valdovinos. Doucette. The delivery doesn't quite work. Cosina. Doucette. Lizotte. Leaves one behind. Tries for two. Coons. Steiner. Stegman. Oh, a bit of a collision there. Play continues. Hill. Nudging it out of bounds was Hagen. West Valley resumes play. Kit. Lizotte. Good maneuver that time. Eckert opening the game up to the left flank. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. No, it won't. The referee says we're all going to take a break. So after 40, it's Wenatchee 1, West Valley 1. Don't go away.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders.
Or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chafe on the other side. We can get this
Great. I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires, reminding you that changing seasons can mean changing road conditions. Introducing the brand new Backcountry AT2 for a quieter ride with improved performance in wet conditions. Because when it comes to keeping your family safe, the right tires help you feel prepared for anything. Seriously, anything. Now save up to $130 when you buy Quadtrac tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we've just witnessed 40 minutes of a hard-fought contest between the West Valley Yakima Rams and the Wenatchee Panthers, with a score tied at 1 apiece. The first goal, 17th minute for Wenatchee Valley. Moore with a strike from about, 10, 12 yards out, thereabouts.
Yep.
And then a a long 18 minutes later. At least it must have seemed that way for the coaching staff of Wenatchee. Wenatchee finally struck back. Shot from the left side, bounced around a little bit, and then Miss Hagum sinking it in from about 6 yards out, bringing this to a 1-1 tie, and this is where we sit. If you're David Vasquez, what are you telling your troops right now, Coach?
Well, I'm sure he had a big sigh of relief there right near the end. Getting that goal back was huge. When you're definitely counting on your defense to even this up going into the second half, it starts all over. So I'm sure he's told them to stay focused defensively, especially. Sometimes they're losing that. They've had a couple girls making runs kind of behind their defenders, and so I'm sure he's wanting them to focus on knowing where they are at all times, keeping an eye on them. But I also think from an offensive standpoint, again, he's going to want to try and keep possession a little bit more, 3 or 4 passes before playing those balls forward. Once they play them forward, get the numbers up. I think, certainly some of the best scoring opportunities for them are off those dead balls, whether they be corner kicks or free kicks. And the way you make that happen is to just generate an attack and get numbers forward. And I think, that's definitely what he's trying to tell them for sure.
Absolutely. What happens if they stay tied after 80? Do we go into extra time?
Yeah, they'll go into 2 5-minute overtimes, golden goal.
Golden goal. So first one to score wins the game.
Yep.
All right.
And then after that would be a shootout.
Oh boy, I can guarantee you nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, you got that right. It's always a tough win, and it's even a worse loss.
Of course, especially here with these two teams knotted up at 1-1 and very, very close in the standings, like we said earlier in the broadcast. Wenatchee in third place and West Valley in second place, only 1 game apart. When we come back, we will have the remaining 40 minutes of soccer here in NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Direct from Las Vegas, Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday cirque. Experience holograms, interactive lasers, projection mapping, and a cast of international cirque performers on one stage. Experience the futuristic holiday show everyone's talking about. Make new memories with your family this holiday season and experience Holiday Dreams, a spectacular holiday show. Live in concert.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care. They speak your car's language.
Dankeschön.
Our experience with NCWLIFE has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu, because we work to get you to work.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. Referees are making their way back onto the pitch. The West Valley Yakima squad still receiving last-minute instructions from Coach Tim and Coach Arias. I do not see the Wenatchee squad just yet, but we still have about 40 seconds left on the scoreboard clock before the halftime is quote-unquote officially over.
Hardest part of going into the locker room is not having a clock to see when things are. Moses Lake has a digital clock in the locker room, which is great. You know exactly how much time you have.
At Lions Field?
Yeah, and it's synced up with with the clock here, so you know exactly what's left. So that's why sometimes Wenatchee will be the last ones coming out of the locker room, and West Valley didn't go into the locker room, so they're just been waiting down here.
And just staying. So a couple of players stretching. We see Miss Poor getting a little help with her gloves. Or is that Miss Poor? Because Miss Poor is supposed to be number 18. We'll see. We'll have a look. Maybe they have a new.
They might be switching keepers, huh?
That would be an interesting move to start a really hard-fought contest, or at least the second half of it, here at the Apple Bowl. 1-1 the score between Wenatchee and West Valley Yakima. I was actually, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping for more goals in the first half, mostly because I'm just a fanatic for goal scoring. No technical reason beyond just a guy's love of the game. But I think 1-1 is a fair depiction of what happened in the first half. No team had huge, long stretches of complete domination when the other team is basically on their heels. I think 1-1 is a fair score so far for what transpired on the pitch. What do you think, Coach?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that we got to watch exactly what we thought we were going to see. We said in the pregame it's going to take 2 goals to win this game probably, and that you're right. Unfortunately, you might not get a lot of offensive action and a lot of goals scored like you might in other games, but this is what I would have expected. When you've only given up 1 goal a game, like Wenatchee has, then you go into it thinking two gives us a win. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out here in the second half. I think you're right. Neither team had momentum for very long at one time. It's been back and forth. Should be a real exciting second half.
It will be, without a doubt. I'm glad to have you with us to witness it, because Wenatchee and West Valley both need the points if they are to climb up in the standings and catch up to their foe from across the Columbia River. The teams are back on the pitch now. Wenatchee will do their thing from right to left on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. And if memory serves me correctly, it will be West Valley starting the action in the second half, going from left to right. It looks like it's going to be Lizotte and Moore, of course, being the scorer of the only tally for West Valley here in this contest so far. There is the whistle. We are in business here at the Apple Bowl in a beautiful afternoon of sun-drenched soccer here in Big Nine action.
As a coach, you really want to see these first 5 minutes. Who brings the energy?
Does it set a tone in a way, Coach?
I think so, yeah. I've often thought so. The first 5, last 5. First 5 of a half and the last 5 of the half. So many times there are opportunities to win games.
Whistle on the play. It will be a free kick for the Rams. Corner of the box. Trying to make something happen for West Valley Yakima. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball. Did we see a flag out there, Coach? I did not see
no.
one. I did not see one. I have to be honest with you.
Oh, no, it was a goal kick.
Oh, it's a goal kick? Okay, Gabby Kurtz was the player bringing the action for the Rams. And now we're on the other end of the field. Valdovinos, back to Kurtz. Garcia. Bowles.
Looks like Wenatchee's going to stick with their 4-3-3 formation, trying to stay solid defensively, but also get a little more numbers forward. Looks like that might be what they're trying to do here.
Bowles. Stegman.
They started the game with 3 defenders and 5 midfielders, 2 up top, but now they're trying to get 3 forwards.
Perhaps shows you how important this game is, that they're willing to bring some more numbers forward in detriment of what is their strength, which is a sturdy defense.
Yeah. And again, as we talked about at halftime, with West Valley playing those attacking balls, those through balls to girls making those diagonal runs, I think the 4 defenders, the thought process there is probably might need 4 defenders to help defend that better.
The long ball by Stegman. A bit too long to connect with one of those forwards. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball. 2 minutes, 35 seconds into this second half of play. Ball goes out of bounds rather quickly. Wenatchee on the move now. Harley, nice control. Trying to sail past a defender. Can't quite make it. She's still battling for it. Over to help goes Cosina. The deep ball that time does not prosper. Goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball. Taken care of. It will be Lake and Hill. This moment of the game brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. The ball. Oh, out of our line, way out of our line. My goodness, that was scary for just a split second, Coach.
Sure was, wasn't it? I like that that Anna's staying involved in the play and looking for those, but that's always a scary time when you're a coach. You get a little nervous with it.
Yeah, Kurtz almost grabbed a hold of that one and sailed past her. And basically all she had was real estate ahead of her if she got past.
Yeah, one touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was one touch away from having a wide open net.
Hurst. Another header. Down the flank. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball.
Neither team has capitalized on much possession yet this half. They 1 or 2 touch balls and sending them, but not a lot of passing going on yet. I think that's still going to be what it takes. A couple passes in the middle to gain momentum.
Throw in for the Rams. Hill. Steiner. Hegem. Taken back by the Rams. Kit. For Kurtz. And sending it with more urgency than style. Number 5 for Wenatchee. None other than Miss Garcia. Throw in for the Rams. Moore. Stegman on the mark. Harley, rather lonesome. Delivery doesn't quite work. Moore. Lizotte. Back to Moore. Interesting maneuver into the box. Trying to find Kurtz. Trying again for the Rams is Kit. Davidson. Hurst. Coons. Stopped near midfield. Hurst. Stegman. The long ball looking for Harley. First on it is Rotondo. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, but I'm not entirely certain at the moment. Let's see what the referee says.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
indeed,
looks
it
like
will
it.
be Wenatchee ball. 46 minutes, 14 seconds into this contest. Just a handful of minutes into the second half. Wenatchee and West Valley Yakima still knotted up at 1 goal apiece. Valdovinos. Lizot. Moore. Lizot. Opening the game up. Off to the races now is Doucette. On the mark is Coons. Coons on the clearing.
West Valley is beginning to control the midfield
A little bit, yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, just creating a couple attacks through the midfield. That might be where the game's won today here in the second half, is who can control the midfield the best.
A bit of a collision there. Yeah, but a couple of high elbows. Whistle on the play.
Well, once again, this is definitely a scoring opportunity for Stegman. I would expect her to try and take a shot here rather than
Absolutely,
a
yeah.
pass.
Straight up. 3 on the wall. Yes, indeed. 3 on the wall. Stegman. Free kick. Right-footed shot. Bounced away with the leg, and they're still battling for it is Harley, and she runs into the goalkeeper, Miss Poor.
Yeah, she ended up being offsides there.
Indirect free kick for West Valley Yakima. Sent out of bounds by Miss Hurst. Hagem, a little too long that time. Ball will belong to the Rams. Who's taking? We have an umbrella right in front of him. Who's taking
Can't tell
that throw in? There we go. Looks like Ms. Goal is taking the throw in. Moore under some pressure across midfield. Taken back nimbly by West Valley. Oh, the through ball doesn't work. Where there were 2 players waiting. It was Lizot and Doucette.
Kuntz showed a lot of patience there. She didn't panic.
No, she just stood her ground right there.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
was down numbers. West Valley was attacking with numbers, but she just patiently looked for opportunity.
That free kick call does not please some of the Yakima fans right below us. There's a good ball. Sanchez Blanco, it looked like. And Baldovinos does a good job of shielding the ball. Moore can't quite connect. The Panthers recover. Hurst looking for Harley. Cleared away that time by Rotondo. Rotondo and Lizot. Lizot and Moore. 2 on the mark. Moore across midfield. Steiner to the right flank now. Trying to tame the ball for West Valley is Kurtz. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball. Kit. Lizot. Back to Kit. To the top of the box. Cleared away by Cosina. Cosina and Harley. Harley trying to sail it past and over the back line of West Valley. Off to the races we go. A bit too long on that last touch. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be West Valley ball. "50 minutes, 41 seconds into this contest. This moment of the game brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by.
Well, this is an interesting start, isn't it? for a little while there, it looked like West Valley was building a lot of momentum and creating some opportunities for themselves. Things have slowed down a little bit for them, but Wenatchee hasn't quite taken advantage of it yet.
They have not. We have not seen Miss Poor be very busy here early in the second half. Quick give and go into Wenatchee territory. Defensive maneuver that time by Coons. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what the referee says. Referee says it's Wenatchee ball. Stegman on the header. Sent out of bounds yet again. Referee says once again it's Wenatchee ball. 51:50 on the clock. Zacharias. Recovered by West Valley. Lizot. Valdovinos.
Can hear Coach Vasquez over there saying, hustle, hustle, hustle. I think he's wanting to see a little more urgency, a little more energy in the middle of the field.
Harley. Flag is up. Assistant referee calls offside. None of that will count. It will be an indirect free kick for the Rams.
It's definitely the right idea. I like that Harley was looking to play that ball behind the defender to allow Piper to run through diagonally.
This moment of the game brought to you by One Way Construction. Your project, your way. Find them online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Folks, don't forget, Tuesday, October 19th at 6:45 p.m., volleyball action, Wenatchee at Eastmont with Eric Granstrom on the call. Then October 22nd, it's Kashmir football, welcoming OMAC, the Pioneers, at 6:30 p.m. with Eric Granstrom and Grant Olson on the call. And then October 26th, oh boy, Coach, you have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. It's Cascade at Kashmir. 6:45, right. Girls soccer action.
I'm looking forward to that one. That's always a great game, isn't it?
Just bring a couple of, 2, 3, 4 jackets, 5 hats, 6 pairs of gloves, thick socks.
Yeah, that's for sure.
By golly, because we did that game a couple of years ago with Matt Wisen, and it took us a good month to thaw out, I would say.
We'll be wishing we were back in this warm booth. Huh?
There's a show. Oh, a bit of a hesitation by the goalkeeper, and that took. Oh my goodness. The goalkeeper hesitated, took a couple of steps forward, then backed up, leaving the ball unattended. And nobody could sink it in. Let's see what the referee calls this one.
Yeah, it looks like Piper may have got a bloody nose on that one. She tried to head that in and collided with the keeper.
Yeah. Finishing up the Cascade Kashmir thoughts, it was a great game. It was 6-3 Kashmir that time, and
oh man,
and I'm quite sure that both Coach Stronson and Coach Rain are going to have their squad's quite ready to put on another great show. So you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Your fingers and toes are not, but you are going to enjoy it.
That's a fun game. Over the years, when I've had an opportunity to go watch that game, I will.
Goal.
It's been a really good rivalry over the years, hasn't it?
Oh, golly, yes. Last night alone, it was the Parable, the football game, and it was a doozy of a game also. Yeah. Cascade took that one. Ball goes out of bounds. The throw-in. Hegum. Harley. On the mark, whistle on the play. On the mark was goal. Whistle on the play. Referee asking that looks like the West Valley restart the action. Yes, indeed. 55-33 on the clock. More. Coons. Garcia with a bit of trouble. Taken back by the Rams. More. The touch by Kit, looking to connect with Doucette.
That's an example there of 2 or 3 passes in the middle, a couple triangle passes, creates an opportunity to then get it into the middle, further into the middle, and then a chance to pass up forward to the 18. That's what I think both coaches are wanting to see.
Steiner. Moore. Left-footed touch, good idea, into the box, and the stop by Ms. Jaricki.
That's a very good idea.
Now, this is just a technical detail, completely tangential, but I've seen goalkeepers when they do the drop kick, when they punt the ball, they go from one leg to the opposite, from one hand to the opposite leg. I've seen some others do it the one hand to the same side leg. Is just a matter of preference? Is there something to that, or is just me just being picky?
I think it is a preference.
Okay.
Yeah. I think most keepers seem to naturally want it in the same hand.
Okay.
But you're right. Definitely others don't. So, I'm not sure. I think it just comes down to a preference.
A quick run into the box, left-footed shot, and it sails over the crossbar. Good effort that time by Moore, looking for her second tally of the day.
She's dangerous from there, that's for sure.
57:34 on the clock. We're approaching the halfway point of the second half. Rotondo, excuse me. Bit of a battle there. Kit, goal. Lizotte, Bowles, opening the game up to the right side. Waiting for it was Stegman. Ball sailed out of bounds, however. Last one to touch it had a white jersey on. It's Wenatchee ball. Eckert, recovered by the Rams. Goal. First on it, however, is Hegem. She's had a good game.
Yeah, she has a knack for finding the ball, doesn't she?
She does. A bit of a shove there. Referee whistles on it. Yes, indeed. No need to complain, Ms. Moore. That was a foul. 58:48 on the clock. And there's Ms. Stegman once again.
This is where a short ball wouldn't be a bad idea, but she doesn't have anyone there to hit it to. Might get one of these bounces in again.
Yeah. The stop by the goalkeeper for West Valley. Moore. Connecting with Doucette. Doucette and Lizotte. Lizotte, left-footed shot. Not a major problem for Ms. Jaricki, who just watches it sail away. This moment of the game brought to you by Rivercom 911. Rivercom 911 is hiring today. See what a career as a telecommunicator can do for you and what you can do for your community. Go to rivercom911.org to apply today. Ball goes out of bounds, and over to look for it is Miss Bowles. We have a substitution in the making, actually 2 of them, 1 per team. Looks like number 2, Ms. Ruddick, will get some playing time for the Rams. And is that number 10 I see? Number 10, Ms. Davidson?
Yeah, she's coming back in, and looks like they switched sides there. And Taylor Schoengarth went out.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see her utilize the left flank in the first half, and then the right flank at the start of the second half.
True. Piper can play anywhere. She's been a real solid
I'm not
player,
trying to put her down. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying.
Yeah.
I was just surprised.
No, she started out the game in the middle, and that tends to be where her natural home is, in that holding mid scenario. But again, she has the ability to play all over the field, and she has a really strong shot. So I know Coach Vasquez is trying to create opportunities for her up here.
Valdovinos. 60 minutes, 55 on the clock. Lizotte. Moore. Moore trying to thread the needle a little bit. Bit of a ping-pong game at times. Swept away by the back line of Wenatchee, and there's a player not feeling altogether great at the moment. Looks like number 4.
Yeah, she got
Bowles.
Looks like her hand was stepped on. Those cleats don't feel good on the back of the hand.
We're back in action now. Goal. Davidson off to the races. Whistle on the play. It will be.
Must have gone out of bounds.
Yeah, it will be a throw-in for the Rams, it looks like. It will be make that goal, putting it back into action. Moore. Bit of a battle there.
It's beginning to feel more and more like one goal's going to do it here, right? I don't know who's going to get it.
Yeah, they're right neck and neck there.
They sure are.
Zacharias had that battle with the Ram player that the referee put a stop to. Ashlyn Valdovinos, top of the box. Ooh, that pivoting header not doing what Miss Coons wanted for sure. It's a corner kick for the Rams. 62-32 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors. The American Challenge is on at Sangster Motors, home of the all-new Yukon SUV. There's the whistle. Short corner kick this time. Kicking it away was Bowles. Recovered by Goal. Harley, once again, far too lonesome. Rotondo. Valdovinos. There's Harley to put some pressure on her. Valdovinos. Goal. On the mark was Davidson. Ball goes out of bounds. Davidson will put it back into play. And I tell you, number 7, Bella Rotondo, is a stamp on the uniform of Miss Harley. They're right next to each other.
True.
Davidson. Goal with a bit of trouble there. Rotondo and Valdovinos. Bowles. No, that was Eckert. I stand corrected. There's Eckert. Coons. Sanchez Blanco. Davidson. Taken back for the Rams by Moore. Steiner. Lizotte. Moore. Roddick into the box. Roddick trying to see past one marker. Cannot quite do it. Good effort that time by Natalie Bowles, not surrendering that ball, Coach.
Yeah. Wenatchee's doing a much better job this second half of not allowing those players to make those runs behind them, those diagonal runs behind them. They're doing a better job keeping an eye on that.
Gabby Kurz has entered the contest for the Rams. 64-54 on the clock. A war of attrition out there, seems like at times.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'd like to see the Panthers looking to switch the field a little bit more. Get caught now and then, going just one side, and there's opportunities to attack on that opposite side, really for both teams.
Lizotte. Moore. On the mark is Coons. Shot across into the box. Lizotte, this could be interesting. Touch to the back. Steiner. Good block. Sanchez Blanco. Roddick. Steiner. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be West Valley Yakima ball. 65-56 on the clock.
watching Giselle Sanchez Blanco run around out there. Looks just like her sister. Did flashback for me, and looks just like Ureli. She graduated last year, had a great career.
Terrific. She was quite something to watch. How many did you get to coach, Yareli?
Yeah, I coached her for 3 years, her freshman, sophomore, junior year, and she was playing on varsity since her freshman year.
Holy cow! Ball goes out of bounds. Ms. Harley and it looks like Miss Rotondo battling that one out. Sanchez Blanco shot across. Turning back to chase after that ball a little bit was Davidson. She could not catch up to it. Ball sails all the way back to midfield. Bowles and now Eckert. Ball goes out of bounds again. Sent out by Moore. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee says. It will be West Valley Yakima ball, judging by the reaction of the Yakima fandom right underneath us.
I think Eckert thought the ball was out of bounds and grabbed it, but it was still in play.
Oh,
so
that was a handball.
Called a handball.
Okay.
I think so.
All right, and there is a stop. Not a major problem for Miss Poor. See, same hand, same leg.
Yeah. That's an astute observation.
Yeah.
There's Sebastian.
And by astute, of course, you mean weird.
Tomato.
Yeah. Free kick for the Rams, who are still very much in the midst of a tough battle with the Wenatchee Panthers, who refuse to go quietly into this. Well, is it night? No, not even close to night. No Dylan Thomas territory just yet. Steiner taken back by the Panthers. The touch to nowhere land. Valdovinos. Lizot. The touch to the back for Kit. Leaving one behind. Across midfield. Steiner. Lizot.
This is the build-up that both teams have been wanting to see.
Moore. Stopped by Bowles. Oh, a bit of trouble there. This could be interesting. Oh, what a save! Open net! And Yakima, West Valley Yakima takes the lead. Looks like Moore with a second tally of the contest, Coach.
It's amazing how good things happen when you just be patient in the middle, put 3 or 4 triangle passes together, and all of a sudden you get numbers up, you get a deflection, boom.
You called it, absolutely. That's exactly, you said this is what both coaches are hoping to see, and look how it paid dividends almost immediately. It's 2-1 West Valley Yakima, and get ready, folks, because these last 11 minutes are going to be something to behold.
That's for sure. The key is to stay relaxed, keep your composure if you're Wenatchee, and just build for opportunities.
Yeah, because they do have the wherewithal to make something happen. They're not at the mercy of whatever West Valley chooses to do. They have the wherewithal to bring some danger.
They do, yep. But they do need to be first to more balls, I think. West Valley's been winning a lot more of these 50-50 balls recently. And if you're West Valley, you don't want to let anyone behind you. They're going to try and keep the ball in front of them and not get surprised with a quick counterattack.
Bowles taken back as it bounced off a defender by Lizot. Lizot, the shot, and the diving save by Miss Jarkey.
That last goal was too bad. Jarecki did such a nice job of coming out.
That was beautiful.
And, getting a hand on that. Unfortunately, you never know. That could have deflected any direction, but went right to one of the West Valley players.
Moore. Before it gets to Lizot, cleared away by Coons. Now it's back to Moore. touch the side for Kurtz.
Well, Coach Tim is now trying to protect this lead. He moved more back into more of a midfield role. She'll still get scoring opportunities from there, I'm sure. But he's going to try and protect this lead the best he can.
Where's the bus? If the bus starts to move on near the field, we got to be.
That's right.
Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be, looks like, West Valley ball. There will be a substitution before that happens, however, as we see one player with a penny.
Yeah,
looks like Sophia.
Coming on, yeah.
Sophia Garcia. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and Giselle Sanchez Blanco stepped off.
Right. Whistle on the play, a shove from behind, yes indeed. Natalie Bowles, the recipient of that foul. It will be Wenatchee ball.
And it looks like Stegman's moved from a holding mid back up into that attacking mid role. Again, coach is trying to find ways to push that offensive button.
Ava Emelko has entered the contest for the Rams. There's a ball, a couple of bounces, and just a hair too late for Harley. The referee's signaling that it's going to be a goal kick. That was unfortunate, and we still see, looks like Davidson checking her nose.
Yeah, she got some care on the sidelines for that a little bit ago. It's a nice feed from Stegman, a good ball. Got a lot of air under it, allowing the girls to adjust to it and create an opportunity. Just didn't quite capitalize.
The through ball was not a major problem for Jareki, but she needs to move quickly and does. Straight up the middle. Bowles. Quick touch. Stegman.
It's a good ball there.
Good ball, yes, indeed.
3 passes in the midfield creates the opportunity.
Bit of a collision there. Referee says no call. I agree. I think there was a right decision.
Mm-hmm.
Eckert. Through ball looking for Davidson. Shot across. Who's going to sink it in? No one. Ball goes out of bounds. I thought it was going to be a corner kick, but the referee says that the shot from Davidson was already out of bounds. I think that's what they're calling it.
Oh, maybe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's a little more what they want to see. Put some passes together, feed the ball out to Piper. Great cross right across the front of the goal. Nice part about this field is we'd always tell the girls that lacrosse goal, the red circle around the PK spot, is like that's the target zone where every cross should go right to that red circle, and someone better be there waiting.
Kurtz has re-entered the contest for the Rams as we approach the 75th minute mark. Kusina. Bit of a battle there. Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be West Valley ball, and it is. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, providing outstanding value and service since 1962. Another battle there. Coons for the Panthers. Sending it way out of bounds. Throw in for the Rams. Taking care of this one will be Hill. Excuse me. Lizotte. More. A shot, and it sails wide. Good effort by West Valley Yakima, and now the Rams need to really put all the meat on the grill.
Yes, they do.
Bit of trouble by Miss Coons getting out of the box. Bowles. Doucette. Coons, way out there. Moore. Off to the races. Stegman. Taken back by the West Valley Yakima Rams, much to the delight of their fandom down here.
They're starting to feel it.
Oh, yeah, they can feel it. They can feel it. Zacharias. Nice job, Zacharias. Looking for Harley. Harley and Hagem. Hagem into the box. Shot across. A little too late for Davidson. The stop by the goalkeeper, Miss Bohr.
There's that ball crossing that red circle again, and no one's in there.
Valdovinos. Lizotte. The through ball for Kurtz. A bit of trouble. Still trying to sink it in, and that should do it. That should do it. A bit of a mixed communication, and Gigi Doucette makes it 3-1 West Valley.
That was nice, solid build-up again for West Valley. Yep, moving on up, and again, getting a couple girls into the box and creating some opportunities to score. But you're right, a little breakdown. I think Drecke had the right idea to come out on that, just mishit it a bit.
So a brace by Miss Moore, and then Gigi Doucette, number 8, with the third tally for West Valley. As we approach the end of this contest, the scoreboard clock has stopped counting, and now the time will be kept on the field by the officials. That corner kick sails high and across the mouth of the goal, nobody to connect. And referee says corner kick. I did not see it, but then again, I do not have the flag or the whistle, so we'll go with the experts.
It looked like it went off the back of one of the West Valley girls.
Corner kick right at the mouth of the goal. A little too tall for Davidson. Trying again is Zacharias. There is Lizotte. Lizotte and Moore. Moore back to Lizotte. Lizotte, sweeping maneuver by Cosina, doesn't quite work. Moore and Lizotte connect again. Hill into the box. And sent to the throw-in by the back line of the Panthers. It's 3-1 West Valley Yakima in what has been a very entertaining second half.
Well, you got a couple goals, didn't you? You were looking for a little more offense.
I was just on the wrong end. On the wrong end. A quick touch. Doucette, shot across, sails short and wide. It will be a goal kick for Wenatchee.
Well, I think Coach JT from West Valley will be pleased with this effort from his girls. They've really been putting some offense together lately, and it's continued through today to get those 3 goals, get his 6 points.
Lizotte receiving a pass from Rotondo. Lizotte. Hagem. L. The girls coach for West Valley told his team, remember how that loss to Wenatchee felt, and I got to tell you, they remembered.
They did remember, didn't they?
They did remember. They were not satisfied with 1-0. They were not satisfied with 2-1. They kept on trying, and they sit here on the verge of a very big 3-1 victory over the
this will be
Wenatchee Panthers.
Definitely a big win for West Valley, and they'll be able to have a nice bus ride home, won't
Oh,
they?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those hard bus seats will feel just a little bit softer on their way.
Yes, they will.
Back to Yakima County. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what the referee calls this one. It will be, looks like a corner kick. Some of the West Valley players are already signaling that this game has gone on this half has gone on for far too long. There's Stegman with a corner kick. The header, and it almost kisses the upright. And there's the whistle that signals the end of this contest with a 3-1 victory for West Valley Yakima over the Wenatchee Panthers. Don't go away.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1, and I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do, and they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you, you're our lifeline.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we just saw West Valley Yakima capture some very, very valuable points at the expense of the Wenatchee Panthers, taking this one by a score of 3-1. Before I say anything else, I want to thank Coach John Springer for doing this game with us. I had an absolute blast, Coach. I hope you did too. So thank you.
I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun.
It is a blast. I tell you who didn't have a blast. The ladies in the dark purple jerseys. They fought hard the entirety of the game. They were 1-1 at the half, and then a couple of self-inflicted wounds there, miscommunications in the back line. And when you have an offense like West Valley does, you just cannot afford to give them extra chances like that.
Yeah, I agree. They capitalized on a couple mistakes, and it you mentioned on the break, it was kind of a fair result, and I would agree. I think if you're Wenatchee, you take out of this the fact that you were right in it. Game could have gone either way until the last, 10 minutes
10,
or so?
15, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can battle with them. There's a good chance you could see them again in the playoffs and district play. So, they're right there. But it certainly ramps up the importance of the game against Eastmont on Tuesday.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just a quick overview of what transpired here at the Apple Bowl in this beautiful October afternoon. The West Valley Yakima Rams took the lead in the 17th minute, courtesy of a young lady by the last name of Moore, and then making perhaps a pun with her last name, she went for more in the 69th minute, making it a 2-1 game for West Valley Yakima. In between, Ms. Hegum tied things up in the 35th minute for Wenatchee. And then in the 78th minute, Gigi Doucette, after a couple of bounces, unfortunate bounces for the back line of Wenatchee, making this a 3-1 contest. So like you said, Coach, you're absolutely right. After the 68th minute, this was a 1-1 contest. Makes 12 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go. Wenatchee is right in it. It's still anybody's game, and then a couple of miscues here and there, and West Valley knows how to take advantage of those. And all of a sudden, we're looking at what we have on the scoreboard right now, a 3-1 victory. Now, what do you tell your troops after a game like this, especially when you were so close to battling the whole way through to a 1-1 tie, if not a better result?
Yeah, I think that's it exactly. It's that, you were right there. Forget about that third goal, because once you're down 2-1, you're telling the girls, look, just push forward. I don't care if you give up another one. We've got to get numbers up. We got to attack. So that's the risk you take, a 3-1 result versus a 2-1 result, whatever. But you were right there, 12 minutes to go. So I think that's what you tell them, is that the game could have gone either way. They played well. I think they can definitely take some things to build off of for this week to work on before the Eastmont game. Certainly a little more play in the midfield. When they connected those passes in the middle, they created opportunities for themselves.
They were a lot more dangerous. Whenever they were able to put the 2-3 touches together instead of just going for that deep ball, completely different team.
Yeah, this team isn't built for the deep ball, and they don't. So, yeah, I think that's the key is just to build that attack more. And you saw even from West Valley, when they created their opportunities, it came off the same type of play.
Absolutely. The final score, a 3-1 victory for the West Valley Yakima Rams over the Wenatchee Panthers. This is it here from the Apple Bowl today. On behalf of everyone involved, we'd like to say thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.